Alright, in this video I will talk to you about insurance fraud, and I'll make these videos shorter. Let's see. When I was 20, my mother heard about a company in Las Vegas that I could buy $100,000 worth of life insurance and that they would give me $60,000 right after I bought it and sell my life insurance to somebody else that would hold the policy until I died. And at that moment, they would, for $60,000 cash, they would get a $100,000 return. The only thing is, they didn't know, I think it was $1 million policy. I don't know what it was. Let's say it was $1 million at 20 years old. Then I would only get $100,000 for it. And then they would get $900,000. So whenever my death took place, they would get $900,000 to make their $1 million. That would be an $800,000 gain or something like that. But for people that didn't have money, that sounded good, right? But even though there were many insurance companies in the conference, and I did pee in a cup, it was not arranged properly, and it was shut down by some federal agency. And even though this insurance company said that they, the guy that set it up said that they existed in Europe already. So do I believe in insurance? Yes, I believe in insurance. Insurance, what is it? It's like if you own, I believe in self-insurance too. Like if you own, let's say that you have 2 sheds and you live in one of them, then the hurricane comes and destroys it, then you just move to the next one, right? And what you should do is build another shed so that you will be insured against the next hurricane. It's just being prepared. That's all it is. But in insurance, you could actually get, let's say that you have a brother or a friend, and let's say that a shed costs $1,000 and you have $500 and he has $500, and so you both put that money in the bank, but you're not allowed to use it until the hurricane comes and destroys one of the homes that either one of you live in. And let's say you live in separate homes. So then you would lose $500 if your friend's house got taken over by the hurricane, destroyed, the shed. Because I believe in small houses. But then again, you could come up with another $500, and so could he. And then maybe next hurricane, your house gets destroyed and you get the insurance. But the best thing is when you have the insurance or you have the money to build a shelter for yourself, and there is no hurricane to destroy it. Alright, so I talked to you about insurance. And in that conference in Las Vegas, now that I'm a Christian, I wouldn't even go to Vegas. They have a nice light shows, but I wouldn't go to Disney World either, you know, in Orlando or in California or France, wherever they have Disney World. Yes, it's fun for the kids, but I am more of a person that I'd rather see my neighbor's child learn about electricity or electronics than, yes, I want that child to have fun, but that child could have fun with a simple soccer ball or a simple volleyball. That child does not need a Disney World to have fun. To go, Disney World to me is almost like a place where you get out of your problems and you go look at something pretty, and you come back out, you still have your problems. It's almost like going on vacation. Someone said it's like going on vacation to some beautiful island, and then you come back and you're stuck in traffic somewhere, you know, to your real life. But live your vacation, live your dream. So when we went to Las Vegas, I was actually 19 because I was too young to do. I don't drink alcohol, so like I think I was too young for that, but I don't drink anyway. And I was too young, I think, to play the slot machines. I think you might have to be 21. But I don't gamble anyway, and I would have put in one quarter and just pulled the machine one time. I don't gamble. So what else? So back to this insurance over there in Las Vegas. They asked me to pee in a cup, but there was nowhere to pee, so they told me to go to the bathroom. So after I peed in the cup and I was carrying it, one guy there said, "Could you also pee in my cup?" And then I said, "No." And I knew that was something wrong. Why would you want me to pee in your cup? Now I know that why, because probably the guy had medicines and he was not as healthy as a young man. So I took my cup back, but then the guy that was at the front of the line, he was blocking the door, and he said, "You can't go in there. Go to the end of the line." And I said, "No, sir, I was just in there, and they told me to pee in the cup, and here I am." "You were not in there." And then I thought about throwing my piss to his face, but I didn't do it because it was a bad. I would not throw pee on anyone. I don't think I would. I didn't at that age. And I didn't think that he could catch me because he was an older man. I think that I could throw it and run, and then he wouldn't find me. I mean, there were so many people there, you know. But he was being rude. He was being a bully. But he wouldn't let me go back in. So I just stood there, and then eventually another guy came with a pee in a cup, and he said, "Oh, I was just in there." So that even he started thinking something's wrong here. You know, I mean, they should make you pee in front of some doctor over there or something, but not come back out here, and that's contaminated. Who knows who that is? So by then the insurance companies began to leave. And so the only experience that happened was that my mother had charged 22 people their airline tickets, 22 airline tickets on the American Express card of my relative. And my relative told me, "I don't hold you responsible because you were just a kid." And I didn't want to go to Las Vegas. And this relative, he was the kind that, he was in the military, so yes, he did pay off that thing. He was going to go work at an embassy, but they told him he couldn't because he owed too much money. Oh well. Apparently they don't want you to work in an embassy if you're in the military and you owe money or you have credit or debts, because if you have that, then someone could bribe you. They give you, well, maybe $10,000 is a lot of money for some people, but if you give me $10,000, that's not enough to buy a car. I mean, I wouldn't buy a car, but I mean, that would go in maybe a week if I went shopping. you know, I would, in the airplane, I wouldn't be able to buy a gun in this country, so I would have to go to another country. Another gun is what I'm talking about. Holsters. Yeah, I would buy different holsters. I have an Amazon wish list. So, like, I have the chemistry games I would like to buy, but I mean, those things are not $30, and then little by little they all add up. So, all right, that's what happened. I was thinking about the Las Vegas insurance fraud. First advice is don't go to Las Vegas. The only good thing they have in there is the 1-minute marriage, where you just drive through marriage. I heard about that. My stepdaughter, I think, went to Las Vegas to get married. I think, because she's the one that I heard it about. So I think I mean, it's not like we had a conversation. She doesn't really, when I lived over there, she doesn't really say I'm getting married next week. She doesn't say I don't think she got married in Las Vegas, because she asked to borrow the video camera, and that was in Miami. And that was at the church in Bal Harbor. I think it's a church without parking. Oh well. Real estate is expensive. Make your life better. Don't participate in insurance fraud. The other insurance fraud was the disability claim, but I wasn't. How I got started was I got labeled bipolar by some of the marriage counselors, and so I said, "Oh, if I'm bipolar, I might as well collect $500 like my aunt does." But I didn't know who gave me the $500, so I told them to give me the $500, but they said they won't do it. If I'm bipolar, then just give me $500 a month, please. And I mean, I was that upfront about it. And well, number one, you got to go to the Social Security Administration to claim a disability, and you get to try 3 times. And they'll deny you the first time, they'll deny you the second time, and they'll probably deny you the third time, unless the doctors approve you, right? So what happened, I went to the doctor, the real doctor, well, these are doctors too, but I went to the official one that's, I don't know what kind of doctor he is, alright, but he's a doctor that prescribes pills and all that. And he said, if you don't take the pills, I won't see you again. Listen, what kind of a bullying tactic is this? I didn't say it, but I thought about it. Now I understand. There are bullies all around you, even doctors. That's because he doesn't make any money if I don't take the pills. But the Bible says, be honest in all your dealings. So he doesn't want to see me, so I don't see him. Hello, Dr. Canan. Canaan. He's a bully doctor. If you don't take the pills, I'm not going to see you at the next meeting. Alright. So I'm very happy. So I gotta be just like they are, the doctors. You should take the pills. They really are better for you. And I said, pills for what? He didn't even tell me what the pills were for. They're so that you feel better. That's the same thing a drug addict across the street will tell me. Buy these pills, they make you feel better. Tell me something. What do they do? But he wouldn't tell me. I made other videos about the pills that I've been prescribed. I don't take any pills. For what? God gave me this brain. Fast or slow? I don't think my brain is super fast that I cannot control my thoughts or stop. Like if I'm angry about something, about the police discriminating against me just because I'm a man and throwing me in jail or hospital jail, and then the wife, she destroys $300 worth of CDs. Oh, they're just CDs. They're not really, they're $300 worth of Tony Robbins CDs. They're $300 worth of books of real estate from Carlton Sheets. Yeah, but it's not a door. A door doesn't cost $300. I mean, that's not a flimsy little door like made out of cardboard. Alright, so in insurance, don't go to Las Vegas. Your life is worth more than $1 million. So that's the plan that was going around when I was 19 years old. Some people call it a scam, and they use the word scam as something that is not honest. But if you look up the word scheme, it just means a plan. But make sure your plan is a good one. Alright, talk to you in the next video.